the key is core, like prioritize core at the very beginning of every single workout.
Barely got that 7th rep, but my eccentrics were really slow, so I think I probably still performed better than last week, but I didn't beat performance technically from last week. So
What's up, dude? How you doing?
Just talking to the camera. So we're gonna start with more isolation stuff and then move to more compound. So we're gonna start with like chest isolation, then a machine, and then into like dumbbells. So we're getting more and more compound as we go.
Seriously, you'd be a little bigger.
I feel like that's true.
What do you say?
If you started using more sauce, that you'd be a little bigger. And you gotta keep it raw.
I live on sauce. Big stretch. You know when like your dog gets off the bed and you go, big stretch? That's how I feel. I've actually been saying that in my head every time. Right when I get here in my mind, I'm going, big stretch, big stretch.
But you gotta use the dog voice. Big stretch.
Yeah, good boy.
Good boy.
Was that good for you? Like that was a decent weight?
That's good. It's actually kind of heavy if I'm being honest.
All right, I'm gonna keep it at 110.
Big stretch. Good boy.
Now he's gonna say it in his head every time he gets to the end. Like right there, he's saying big stretch, big stretch.
Good boy.
Good boy, see?
Good boy gets telling you that. Three more.
That was fucking crazy. All because you want one more fucking rep a day. You son of a bitch. Good stuff?
Yeah. All right, what's next?
All right. Let's do some incline dumbbells.
All right.
Wait, ask that again.
How many did you get?
I got 9 and a partial.
All right.
9 and a partial.
So I have to get 10.
You have to get 10.
And a partial. 2
Yep.
partials. Plus,
That's right.
plus a drop set.
Yeah.
Followed by a pause set. Followed by a superset. So I actually have a bulging disc right now. I've had a lot of injuries, so I'm finally coming back, and the problem is, like, historically over the past 5 years, I've probably had like 10 serious injuries, like broken leg, broken rib. I have a frayed labrum right now. Anyway, I have a bulging disc, and I couldn't even work out for 2 months. And now I'm at the point where I actually can lift heavy. So for anyone dealing with a bulging disc, the key is core, like prioritize core at the very beginning of every single workout. Arguably do it every single day. Plank stuff, so I do stuff with planks where you roll a dumbbell, so you're on all fours and you're rolling a dumbbell from side to side and you're switching arms. There's that. You can use the basu ball or however you pronounce it, and you'll be in a push-up position halfway down.
Yeah.
Lift one leg at a time. I can show these later, but if you have a weak core and you have a bulging disc, your spine is essentially like compensating for your weak core, and you're just gonna keep hurting yourself. The key to lifting with a bulging disc is think of your core as like a shell, like literally like a fucking Ninja Turtle, and you have to strengthen your core so much. So you need to prioritize it above everything else, or you're never gonna, because you arguably might not get better. Like your bulging disc may be there forever, potentially. So the way around it is a lot of cobra stretches, repetitions, but really the core. And now I can lift stuff like 80-pound dumbbells. I still stay away from things that compress the spine, but it is important. I just want to share it because for me, it was a very rough couple of months. And if you can avoid it by, listening to kind of what I went through, I just hope it helps.
Way more than I thought I was gonna get. I was 13. I was trying to get the 7 to 10. I got fucking 13. What's next? What's up?
What's next?
Some machine and then triceps.
All right.
Then we're good.
Let's go. All right, what are we doing?
All right, so we're gonna be doing decline skull.
Who showed you this workout?
This is Kevin's idea, actually. I think one of the best ways to do this is with I think the Smith machine is probably the best way to do these. I have like kind of weird elbows. This allows me a little bit better range of motion, so a little more freedom of motion, so actually doesn't hurt as bad. But yeah, Kevin suggested these, and they've kind of become my favorite. What I really like about them is that like you can actually get more of a stretch because of the decline. So,
you got it?
Yeah. And the trick to these is to keep your elbows in as much as you can on the way down, and don't worry so much about keeping them in on the concentric. You can let them bow out, but. And if you're a short king, you're gonna need someone to hand it off to you.
Not because you're short, just because I'm a king. No, it's just
I track all my workouts. I'm one of the trackers.
what a loser.
Not everybody tracks. I get shit from people at the gym.
What
They
you
make
gotta
fun of
do
me.
is get someone to track your stuff for you. That's why I have him. No, I'm not even joking. So I actually come into the gym and I just ask him, what are we doing?
This is true.
What's my weight? What did I do last week? No, but honestly, don't do that. The reason I do that is because my brain, for once, is really so overwhelmed from running Sauce Bay. And
Humble brag much?
I trust him.
Yeah.
To be honest, because I know how serious he is with this. So not
Basically,
saying I'm not serious, but
I'm his
honestly,
coach.
I have like no brain cells left.
I'm his coach.
I slept like 3 hours last night, true story. I also don't recommend that. I'm not saying that as a humble brag. You need your sleep. But I'll say this, side tangent. So I've been lifting since the age of 16. And the one good thing about habits, right, is like half the time I am so tired, and the average person probably wouldn't come here, especially when they're stressed out with, you know, the stuff I'm doing. I'm like responsible for everything, right? And it's my dream and I want to make it happen. But no matter how tired I am, I just end up here. It's not even, I don't need motivation or anything. It's literally just the habit from how many years? 17 years of pretty much lifting consistently. Even when I was in college, I would go lift after games. So that's the one plus side of creating habits, right? Is you don't have to question, oh, should I go, should I not go? You just go,
Yeah.
right? And that applies to everything. And
Yeah. Amen.
all right.
You heard it here first.
All right, let's go. Also, back to business stuff real quick. So, I love getting messages like this. You probably can't see that. Let me see. So I was not expecting this. I actually didn't know that this person even bought the honey. So whenever I see stuff like this, it makes me feel really good. Because when it comes to food stuff, the reality is like you cannot satisfy everyone, right? Like I hate cilantro. Most people like cilantro. That's one of the, I'm not even a picky eater. That's like one of the few things. But moral of the story is when you create any type of edible product, the goal is to please as many people as you can, but the truth is you'll never please everyone, and there's going to be some people that hate your stuff, and they are the loudest, and it hurts, right, when you actually make something and people don't like it. So as long as most of the people like it, you're in a good position. So just want to say thank you to everyone that has tried it, everyone that does like it. That's why I'm in this, right? So cheers. You're going to have to cut that.